Whether you're a card maker or a scrapbooker or another type of paper crafter, I'm willing to bet that you love colorful cardstock. As you can see from behind me, I love it too. So you're going to be so excited to hear that there is a whole new rainbow of colorful cardstock from Spellbinders. Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel, and in today's video, I'll be sharing the 48 colors of Spellbinders cardstock. Now, some of these colors may look familiar to you, some got to stay, and others will be brand new. But the best part is that these 48 colors of cardstock you can get in 8.5 by 11 packs and 12 by 12 packs. Plus, Spellbinders has some new dies and stamps that will help you swatch out your cardstock so you know exactly what you have, what you love, and what you need. So let's take a look at the new colors and start swatching them out. So here are all the colors from the 48 assortment. You can buy an assortment pack that has 5 sheets of each color, or you can buy individual packs of the different colors. And I have small rectangles here of each 48 colors just to give you an idea of all the colors that are available before we get started swatching them out. You can see there's a really great rainbow as well as a number of neutrals that are available. Raven and white remain the same, and there are some other colors within the rainbow that also remained the same from the previous cardstock that you might already have. There are 2 sets of dies that are available to swatch out the cardstock. The first is the Color Swatch Petal dies. Those are the ones on the left-hand side. You'll make a swatch ring book, and the ones on the right are called the Color Swatch Wheel dies. Now, those can make half wheels, and then you can put those together, obviously, and those can do the entire assortment, or they can do special color combinations that you love. On these little rectangles, I'm cutting out one small pie piece for the wheel and then the larger pie piece for the ring that I'm going to create. And they have little reinforcers that you can cut out. I've cut those out in black cardstock and the base out of white. This is the Color Swatch Names stamp set. It has every single name of every single piece of cardstock, color of cardstock in this set. So I just wanted to see how they would stamp out on the edges. There's a little embossed edge around that wheel, and that's the perfect placement for the stamps. Now the stamps are also curved, so they fit perfectly on that edge. So I stamped the first one on its own, but you can definitely line up the rest of the stamps here. And I'm using VersaFine Black Onyx ink because it really stands out. As long as you don't touch it for a little while, it is a pigment ink. It takes a little while to dry, but it looks phenomenal on these little names at the bottom of this wheel. And you can also stamp the names, obviously, on the bottom of the petals as well. So I'm using liquid adhesive to adhere everything. I know this looks a little bit like overkill here with all that adhesive, but I really want to make sure that these stay together. I'll be using these for a long time, flipping through them constantly. They're going to get kind of manhandled, so I want to make sure that they stay together and nothing falls apart. For the wheel, you have these little small pie pieces that you can cut out. I'm creating wheels that will go in the same order that the entire ring book will go. So here's all my petals. Spellbinders has assortment of book rings that come in really great colors. They have white, gold, rose gold, and black. So I'm definitely going to get my hands on those as well. But for now, I just have this big silver one. And you can see I have all of the colors in the list and the way that they organize them on the site. This way, I can look through and see what color I need and then go to my stack of cardstock and then see if I have enough of that cardstock, if I need to reorder, if I want to combine colors. I can easily show the 2 pieces together, the 2 petals next to each other, so I can see if they match before I even start grabbing cardstock out to create a project. Like I mentioned, there's a great rainbow as well as a bunch of neutrals. There are some new grays as well. So it is a great assortment of cardstock. For the wheels, like I mentioned, I'm going in the same exact order that I did with the petals. So I will have 2 different books that will show all of the colors in a row. And then I'll use the wheels later on to create maybe some of my favorite color combinations, to show colors that I like to use for flowers, things like that. So there's a lot of ways you can end up swatching these out to really save ideas for future projects. For now though, I just want to see every single color that I have, and I like the two different options, the large petals where I can flip through, and then these smaller pie pieces on the wheels that show a larger assortment. There's 6 pie pieces on there, so it shows a larger assortment of the colors next to each other. So it gives you an idea of maybe, do you want the lighter pink or the darker pink? And I've decided that I like putting the reinforcers on after I put the pie pieces on, because it covers up a little bit of the tips of those pie pieces. So like I said, I'm just continuing going through and adding each of the colors. I've cut them all out, and it does not take that long to do, honestly, even with all 48 colors there. And once you have it done, it's done, and then you can keep it forever and continue to use it as a resource and a way to organize your cardstock. As I mentioned, I am very, very into colorful cardstock. I love having rainbows of colors behind me, but also in my projects. And so I am super excited to get my hands on all of the new Spellbinders cardstock colors. And if you're someone who's going to grab the entire collection, I highly recommend grabbing some of these swatching tools, because they really will help you stay organized. And when you're looking for a color of cardstock, you'll be able to find exactly what you need. It makes reordering a lot easier too. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the new rainbow of colors and these swatching supplies. Let me know in the comments below. As always, I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, I gotta figure out how many colors. I keep saying 48. I think it's 48, but I'm not sure. Full 48 color cardstock pack. Why do I keep saying or? It's end. It's not or.